Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk all about gear. And I'm going to share 4 things that I learned that you may not already know about your gear. Okay, so when I first started this endeavor of riding a motorcycle, I thought this was going to be a budget-friendly mode of transportation until I started buying gear and realized how expensive it can become. And then I learned how often you're supposed to replace your gear, which I was definitely not aware of. So I'm going to share 4 things that I learned that you may not already know about gear. And at the end of the video, I'm going to do an unboxing of some of the Christmas items that I got for my motorcycle, some of which is gear. So I'm excited to share that with you also. So make sure you stay till the end so you can see those items as well. So the first thing I learned is that if any piece of gear is involved in a crash or a spill on the motorcycle, it's essential to replace it, even if it doesn't look damaged. The structural integrity might be compromised to that piece of gear, which will affect its ability to protect you. So even if you check for visible signs of wear, tear, or any damage that may have been done during the accident or the spill or the crash, whatever it may be that you did, you still need to replace your gear. Any compromised area might reduce the gear's effectiveness to protect you. So it's really important, even if it doesn't look damaged, if you take a spill on your bike and you're wearing gear, you need to replace that gear. Now, the second thing I learned is that, like everything else, your gear will have some wear and tear to it. So over time, even if it's not visibly damaged, your motorcycle gear can deteriorate due to exposure to sunlight, weather, sweat, regular use, things like that. So some manufacturers recommend replacing your gear every 3 to 5 years, even if it appears fine. So the structural integrity and the effectiveness of the gear may be compromised just due to that wear and tear of that everyday use of your gear. Now, the third thing I learned, and this kind of goes along with the second one, but as you use your gear, again, that wear and tear is going to happen, but it's also going to affect how the gear fits you. So I've noticed this a little bit with my helmet. My helmet used to be really snug, but my helmet is probably about 5 years old. But when I first bought this helmet, it fit nice and snug. And I'm actually going to try it on for you guys so you can see. Okay, but it moves around, and I feel it like shifting a little bit more than it used to. So I am definitely in the market to buy a new helmet soon. But I've noticed that my helmet used to fit nice and snug, and now I'm starting to notice that it's sliding around a little bit. It doesn't feel as tight as it used to be, and some of the pads inside my helmet are starting to feel like they're deteriorating. So I'm definitely going to buy a new helmet. I'm looking at the GT Air 2. I was hoping the GT Air 3 would be out, but it is not released yet in the United States because of DOT regulations, so I might have to just buy the GT Air 2 because it's definitely time for me to replace my helmet. But if your gear is starting not to fit properly or it doesn't feel as snug as it once did because of that everyday use, then it's time to replace it. Regularly inspecting your gear also and making sure all the zippers work, all the snaps work, fasteners work, things like that, making sure all of that is properly functioning will ensure that you have maximum protection when you're riding. So definitely doing those maintenance checks, taking care of your gear, looking at the manufacturer guidelines on how to clean your gear, take care of it, all of the things to make sure that you are protected when you're riding your motorcycle. The fourth thing I'm going to share with you is that motorcycle gear should fit snugly and comfortably. Ensuring that you have the proper fit to your gear to help it from shifting during a ride will maintain its protective capabilities. So the armor is meant to protect places like your elbows, your spine, your knees, your hips, things like that. And it's strategically designed to protect those critical areas. So if you have a jacket or riding jeans that are not the right fit, those armored areas are not going to be properly fit to protect what they're supposed to protect. So understanding the placement of your armor and choosing gear that is the right size and fit for you will provide the maximum protection during your ride. So making sure that you're looking at those sizing guides, you're looking at the manufacturer guides on ordering the right size for you so that your gear fits properly and will protect you the right way. Okay, so let's recap 4 things that you may have not known about your gear. Number 1, if you're involved in a crash, you need to replace your gear. 2, your gear is going to deteriorate over time due to sunlight, weather exposure, sweat, and everyday use. So it's recommended that you replace your gear every 3 to 5 years. If you notice that your gear is not fitting properly anymore, that could be a sign of wear and tear, so you need to replace your gear. And lastly, if your gear is shifting when you're riding, then you did not get the proper size and you need something a little bit more snug and comfortable. That way you are protected during your ride. So hopefully these 4 things will help you make smart decisions when you're purchasing gear or help you maintain your gear and know when it's time to replace it. That way you're protected on the road. Now, we are going to look at some items that I got for Christmas. So we're going to do an unboxing on here real quick, and I'm excited to share everything that I got, and I'll leave links to all the items that I received below and share my favorite gear with you. Okay, so this item I was very excited about, but unfortunately I did not get the right size. So it is a little bit small, but I just wanted to share with you because I thought the quality was great and they are super nice. They're the Revit stretch denim jeans, and it has the armor in the knee, but they are great quality. I love the look of them. They look like real jeans. They have a slight stretch to them. They have the armor in the knees, like I said, but great quality. They are pretty heavy duty, but they still are very fashionable. So I'll leave these in the link. I am gonna probably return them and get a size up. I did what I shouldn't have done, and I just ordered the regular size that I wear in normal jeans. But these are European brands, so you definitely need to size up if you're American. And when I get the new ones, I will update you and let you know how it goes. Then the second thing I got, I have been needing winter gear really badly. I don't want to stop riding in the winter, but I had no winter gear. So I put these gloves on my Christmas list and I actually got them. But these are the Dainese, but they're waterproof fabric. They are very warm, good quality. I love Dainese, but I really like the fit of them and hopefully they'll keep me warm. I haven't tried them yet, but let's see if I can get this open real quick and I'll try them on for you. Of course, I'm gonna struggle with this, right? Okay, here we go. Nice feel. They have the armor on the side here on the palm if you do take a spill, and nice Velcro. The armor on the knuckles, which is nice. They move pretty well. I'm able to close my fist pretty well, and they do have the phone touchscreen capabilities so that I can use my phone when I need to when I have my gloves on. So I really like these. Like I said, I haven't tried them on. I haven't tried them out on my ride yet, but I'll probably do that this weekend and I will let you guys know how that goes. But I definitely recommend these. They are great. All my gloves also, I size up. I thought I would be a small, but the first pair that I ordered were a little bit too snug that they started to hurt. The armor started to hurt my knuckles. So I would definitely size up in gloves for those, Dainese and Revit. Now, I'm really excited about this. I got heated grips, and Chris will probably do a video this weekend installing it. Hopefully, I'm gonna have him install it this weekend. But keeping your hands warm on a ride is very important because obviously that's what does all the work when you're riding. So I'm excited about installing these. They are universal hand grips that are heated. So I have a Yamaha MT-03. They should fit, but these are the Oxford Heaters Premium Sport. And I got these on Revzilla. Again, I'll link that below as well if you're interested in that. But pretty pumped to try these out as well. Okay, the last item that I got for Christmas, which I thought was really cool, is the brake free light. This goes on the back of your helmet. So I have a mount on the back of my helmet, and this really simply just slides right on. And it goes on the back of your helmet just like that. Now, my main concern with it was that I was afraid my helmet was gonna feel really heavy and bulky, but it actually is very lightweight and you almost can't even feel that it's on there. And there is a sensor inside this technology that will sense when you accelerate and when you decelerate, and it will light up and the people behind me will see that I'm stopping. Hopefully these tips helped you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and check out all the links in the description if you're in need of some motorcycle gear, because I am gonna link all my favorite gear and what I own and recommend for you guys. So stay tuned for my next video and ride safe.